Okay, yeah, so they didn't add a harder difficulty. Okay, so they have very easy, and then normal mode. So Legendary Stalker is the mode that the game originally released with. So we're gonna jump in with this. We're not gonna add a 13% mode. Hopefully never. I gotta be completely honest with you. Okay, here we go. DLC notification, Liza P. Overture. Take the stars, Chrysalis. Aha! We knew it, chat. Wait. Take the stars, Chrysalis, and go to the Stargazer at the Path of Pilgrim in the Malum District. A new stage and new encounters await you. Aha! Yeah, we knew it. That was gonna be the DLC Stargazer. Through the Stargazer and the Hotel Krat, you can relive battles against the bosses in your memories. A specific boss can be selected and challenged in battle memories, or multiple bosses can be selected and challenged consecutively in Death March. Sick. We'll be checking that out at some other point. Let me see, what build do I got going on? I think I set myself up to have exactly what I had in my first playthrough, more or less, or at least my favorite build. So we got my favorite weapon, Proof of Humanity. We have the build according to crit and whatnot, right? You hype, chat? Oh, man, I can't wait, dude. All right, chat. It's time. Let's dive right in. We've dilly-dallied long enough. So I am going to start out with the Proof of Humanity because it is my favorite weapon. It doesn't mean I'll only be using that through the DLC. If I find a weapon that I like, we'll swap to it. We'll mess around with some of the new stuff from the DLC, obviously. Oh? Oh? I will try my best to pause the action here when ads pop up so you guys don't miss any of the story. I'll try my best. And as I usually do in Souls games, whenever it's our first playthrough, I will be reading all the items and as much of the stuff that we find that I can. I'm a big fan of the Liza P lore, and I just want to get in as much as I can on the DLC as well. Speaking of reading things, before we interact with that, let me read the description for that new item that we have. A butterfly's chrysalis that fell like a star to the puppet of Geppetto. When held, a mysterious vision of a tarnished golden stargazer can be sensed. A butterfly is said to be another form of spirit embodying a wish. By following a white butterfly, one may be able to find someone's heartfelt wish that was conveyed across even the boundary of time. You keep jumping up here, but there's no space for it. After all these years, we finally get to follow the butterflies. Indeed we do. Indeed we do. The butterflies are obviously something that is significant to Sophia. So the fact that it's a chrysalis, it's very on par with us going back through time. Mysterious Stargazer. Lies of P. Overture. Stargazer from which a mysterious power emanates. Well, we saw two in the trailers and teasers. We saw at least two new arms. Let's get it. She keeps jumping up on the chair.
Oh, come on, pal, get up.
I'm gonna be taking screenshot after screenshot, chat.
We better check things out.
All right, here we are.
Okay, there's got gotta be a stargazer nearby. Be on the lookout.
There's just
pal.
gotta be, huh? Oh, yeah. Breaking barrels. This is how you know we're playing a Souls-like. Something's afoot. We're not gonna comment on the dead bodies. Jiminy, we're just not gonna comment on the dead bodies, brother. Huh. We're just, okay. Starting off strong. Where's my carcass thing? Where's the carcass thing? All right. Let's see if I remember how to play this game. The game is really gonna throw a bear our way right away, huh? Hold on. Hey! There we go. That's how you do it. Oh, that's a grab! Holy shit, dude! Oh my god, okay. This is how I want to be introduced to a Souls-like DLC, dude. Put an enemy that just rocks my shit off the bat. Okay. Yeah, we're back, dude. We're back. He's a tough son of a gun. I don't remember how to do the attack. Okay, knocked him down, but no visceral there, or no critical rather. All right, easy money. Easy money. Look at this thing. Holy shit, dude. That's kind of brutal. I love small attention to detail. Me too. Sometimes I miss it, but I love it when the devs go the extra mile. Hey, the outfit from the trailer. Let's throw it on, huh? Winter's hunting hat. A winter hat worn by stalkers to protect them from both the frigid cold and enemy attacks. This hat has a tight fit and is carefully designed to avoid slight sightline issues. Harsh winters and the cold cannot simply be endured. One must refuse to allow the long, dark, freezing days to defeat them and press on towards spring. Winter's hunting apparel. Warm stalker apparel designed for combat and comfort during freezing winters. Quilted fabric lined with thick fur helps resist frigid cutting winds. Workshop technicians designed the winter apparel to withstand even the harshest winter squalls. But even this thick clothing proved useless against the petrification disease, which froze Krat to its core. Starting to get some lore bits, chat. So I'm here to point out the small things that are hard to notice while you're trying to not fight. So good. Hey, there's the Stargazer. Krat Zoo newspaper advert. Have you ever seen a giraffe with its neck stretched high? What about scampering monkeys and big bears, or a majestic crocodile traversing the swamp? No need to imagine these wondrous sights any longer. Now is your chance to experience the real thing. See living, breathing wild animals up close. Only at Krat Zoo's Grand Festival. Don't miss out.
It's an ad for Krat Zoo? How is that still here? Wait. Something's not right.
No, it isn't. So we're starting in the zoo, I guess. Oh man, I can't wait to see giraffe carcasses and whatnot. Talk with Jim.
What? How can it be winter all of a sudden? exactly are we?
Question as good as any that I unfortunately do not have the answer to. I I think so too. You might have. Oh, there's the monkeys over there. Or squirrels, or whatever those were. They look like small monkeys. But they might have been just big-ass squirrels. Oh, here we go. Krat Zoo.
Is that? Yes, it is. That's Krot Zoo. How in the blazes? And I mean that literally. The zoo burned down a long time ago. Just give me a minute to think about this.
It's gonna take a minute to get used to the controls again. Especially after playing Night Raid. Especially after playing Night Raid. Oh, it's such a different pace. It's gonna take a minute. The zoo burned down? Whoa, Jiminy. The tags say no spoilers. Come on, man. Now, I do wonder if it's one of those things where, like, like, you go back to the past and, you know... And we've seen that in some movies where, like, whenever you time travel, it's like, oh, man, these events happen. I gotta go back and try to prevent them. And then in the process of trying to prevent them, you make those events happen anyways, you know? So I wonder if this is gonna be a case of, like, somehow... we're gonna be involved in making whatever happened in the present happen? I wonder if maybe it's gonna be a little bit of that going on. Part of me does wonder if it would have been better to use a brand new game character, but... I really wanted to use my main character, though. I did the same thing with the Lies of P... Okay, Freeze is a new status effect. We did the same thing with the Shed of the Earth Tree, and I ended up regretting it partway through. But we still stuck with it. Hopefully that won't be the same case here. Okay, so we have a new status effect in play. Freeze. I wonder if it works similar to Frostbite, where it lowers the enemy, or it lowers defenses. I really did not think it was gonna be this soon. Remember the other day when I said we're never gonna be playing Expedition 33? Because I want to play South of Midnight before Expedition 33, but something else always keeps coming up. Yeah, we're never playing Expedition 33 at this rate. Circus Worker's Letter. I should have listened to you, my dear. I should have packed our tent and left with you. Staying here was a mistake. We were only distractions, just biding time until they could unleash their circus of monsters. What's the point of it now? I've lost you. I want to see you. You're still in there, but forgive me. I can't tell which one of those things was you. Farewell, my love. That's tough. So, when he says those things, he's obviously referring to the carcasses. So the petrification disease is already well underway, even here. So, this is really good design, right? God, man, these devs are so sick. I have to point this out. You come down here, and already the way this opens up as you come down, you know, I feel like most of us want to try to walk center path, right? As you walk center path, the path slowly veers to the right. So, those icicles are already kind of in frame, right? There's even an enemy that's kind of like along that side, and you maybe want to turn this way to face it because you don't want to move over in an open area where there could be potentially more enemies. And then they put an easy to see item back there for you to be like, oh, I can probably break this. And I bet your ass there's going to be more spots like this that are going to be a little bit more inconspicuous, probably. But now you know. Now you know. Nice. And again, it's all done with just level design. So good, dude. I love stuff like that. Oh, listen to the ice cracking when we walk over it. That's crunchy. Oh, I like that. Do we still not have a photo mode? Do we still not have a photo mode, devs? Come on, man! So does this mean this is going to be relatively close to the main story time, or if the petrification disease is something from a long time ago that the alchemist brought back? I mean, so I think this is gonna be not, I mean, I don't know what the timeline is and sort of like when the puppet frenzy happened and when the game takes place, but like when we start the game, like shit's already hit the fucking fan, right? People are dead, the town's wiped out, puppets are going around, you know, carcasses are running free. So like everything's already like long gone and fucked up, right? So I don't know how long that period took place. You know, I don't know if that was like an overnight thing. I don't know if that was a week, a month, you know, something that just developed over years. So I mean, I'm sure we'll find out. We saw Alidoro. And Alidoro in the base game is dead. So it's gotta be quite some time because Eugenie said that she was saved as a kid by Alidoro. So I don't know. This could be months, could be years. I don't think it's gonna be too close, but it's certainly gotta be like months or years, I think, obviously. You can see that. Oh man, they're gonna break out. They're gonna break out and kick my ass, dude. I can smell it. And the game wants me to run right. Oh no, we can skirt around it. I don't think that it's something that's passed on. Alidoro seems to be, like, anytime Alidoro was referenced, it seems to be just the one individual. I think if it was something that was passed on from person to person, we probably would have seen some mention of it. I think it's gonna be the real Alidoro that we would meet here. Not just somebody with a different name, but same guys. Dude, damage. Jesus. I know that that might be contradicted by the fact that, oh man, I don't remember his name. He takes on Alidoro's guys, but I think, I mean, that's not very much a voluntary thing. That's more him trying to redeem the name of his role model, essentially, right? I just love theory crafting. Yeah, no, that's fair. Theory craft away. I don't mind talking about it. Jesus Christ. The damage output is so fucking crazy. Well, chat, we are back in Shadow of the Earth Tree all over again, trying to do this shit in New Game Plus 7. Oh, but there's an item right there. Chat, there's an item right there. Chat, there's an item right here. Okay, we got the item. Okay, progress! Yo, we made progress! Let's go! Oh, we're so fucking dead. Oh, we're so fucked, dude! Oh, all right, run past, get a grace, or not a grace. I think. You know what I mean? Run past, get a stargazer. Run past, get a stargazer. Run past, get a stargazer. Gazer. Grazer? A stargazer? We getting a sheep? I guess it's right there. It's right there, right? Dude. What? No. No, dude. We can't activate it because there's an enemy too close, dude. Yeah, it literally dropped today. What's up, donuts? Let me grab my fucking thing, dude. Let me grab it. Yes. Holy shit. Now we can fight. That's fine. This damn monkey. Oh my god, he's triple caked up. Okay, round 8. Why are all the monkeys caked up? What? Okay, now that we're done freaking out and panicking for our lives, let's check out what's going on here, huh? Colonel Little's Guide to Craps. Welcome to Colonel Little's Krat Zoo. The Colonel is a heroic explorer who traversed the wilds of the continent for years. I'm gonna pronounce it how it's damn spelled, chat. In Colonel Little's famous adventure, he slew a giant lion beside his eternal friend, Rex the crocodile. After returning home, the Colonel built the zoo so he could share his adventures with the citizens of Krat. You too can be an adventurer! Traverse the Hall of Adventure, Savannah Experience Center, Greenhouse, and Carnival Garden. Follow the heroic explorer's journey and experience all of the joys of adventure. May great Mother Nature watch over you. It's like wedding cake. If you look real close, there's a little statue popping out too. Dude, Jurassic Park reference? Thank you for the GGs, by the way. Okay. That's gnarly, dude. A mammoth's massive form stubbornly resists the pushing cold. A truly magnificent animal. The eagle has landed. I repeat, the eagle has landed. Experienced. That one's busted. Somebody ought to take a look at it. Maintenance. We need help with the elk statue again. Somebody freaked it. Discover wildlife. Bears. The bear is a magnificent, dignified creature. But it is also a mighty beast that could be very dangerous. Yeah, especially if they have a fucking metal cage on their head with spikes. Until and unless we unlock the secrets of animal conversation, we cannot speak to them directly. You don't say. Best to always follow these simple rules if you encounter a bear. Don't make loud noises that irritate the bear. Hear that, Gemini? Don't speak in the vicinity of a bear. An agitated bear is a dangerous bear. Don't flee up a tree. Bears love climbing trees almost as much as they love hunting. Then what can you do? Whenever you encounter a bear, play dead. Just lie still as the grave. The bear will probably pass right by you. If they do, congratulations, you're alive. But the best plan? Don't meet a bear in the first place. Remember, good children never explore the forests alone. That's why only good children make it home. Holy shit. Only good kids make it home. What the fuck? I mean, true. Ooh, new emote. Pause. Perform the play dead gesture. Death is not the end of life. Life and death are but two sides of the same coin. Okay.
No, take your time. I'll just wait here, as usual.
Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I just bought the OG Resident Evil trilogy on GOG this morning. Excited to get to those. Hell yeah. Enjoy. Pretty good. I never finished original RE2 and original RE3, but man, did I love those games as a kid. I did eventually go back and replay the OG RE1 and finished it. Yeah. Great trilogy, honestly. Speaking of which, Donuts, Resident Evil fan, they revealed Resident Evil 9 today with a release date, February 27th, 2026. I didn't gather much from it, but I'm sure it'll be cool. I'm excited for the fact that we're not gonna get some sort of special forces guy again. I'm glad that we're going back to Raccoon City post Umbrella nuking it. I'm glad that it's a brand new character. And if from the looks of it, it seems like they want to make it dark and gritty, which I'm all for. Boy, what?
Madam Stalker, is it you?
No, it's not.
Come back. Oh, no, you're not.
I'm excited. I'm wondering if it's gonna be first person again or if it'll be third person. I'm kind of hoping it's third person. I like third person a little bit more. I'll be okay either ways. I'm just so excited for it.
The bounty blinded me. My greed, my ambition, one mortal wound puts an end to it all. But I did find something. A clue at the Savannah Experience Center. Go there. If you see her, the red-haired stalker, give her my thanks. Tell her this isn't her fault. Merely the death of a pathetic fool, blinded by greed.
Damn. Oh, man. So Romeo could still potentially be alive in this. Missing Romeo. Looking for the stalker Romeo. Contact lost. Well, yeah, like still human is what I mean. Because I guess technically he's like alive in the base game, but he's like a puppet no longer. You get what I mean. Looking for the stalker Romeo. Contact lost while investigating the zoo. Last seen wearing a black stalker uniform and a ring engraved with the letter R on his right hand. Any individual with pertinent information or related clues that may lead to the current location of this individual, please come to the hotel in downtown Krat. Ask for stalker Leah when you arrive. A sizable reward is being offered for any relevant and legitimate information. Interesting. Okay, no indication of which side is which. We'll go this way. There's an enemy coming out of it, so I guess we'll go say hi to whoever might be over here. It's kind of sick being able to hear all of these weird noises in the distance. I just seen that motherfucker move, dude. I swear I seen that motherfucker move. I'm watching you, man. Krat Mysteries, the varnished taxidermist. Filato, a professional taxidermist, was a close friend of Colonel Little, the founder of Krat Zoo. After the Colonel's unfortunate death and subsequent purchase of the zoo by the alchemist, Filato carried on his friend's will as a manager of the zoo. Filato was deeply offended when the alchemist insisted he mount Rex, the crocodile that had killed the Colonel. Just seeing the animal responsible for his friend's death pained him. Filato was hardly enthusiastic about the task. One day, however, he abruptly began pouring his all into the job like a man possessed. After stuffing and mounting the crocodile, the taxidermist vanished. A rumor began that Filato had himself been devoured by the mounted crocodile. It seemed the evil spirit of the man-eating crocodile had somehow infused the stuffed recreation. Where lies the truth? Filato's final words are the only clue left behind. The eyes of men reflect truth even as their mouths spit lies. Yet the animal that survives through the seat still holds truth within its jaws, seeker of truth, attended to the inevitable mouth of lies. So to clarify that I'm not confusing, though, Romeo was Geppetto's son, right? No, that was Carlo. Romeo was the guy piloting the King of Puppets. Romeo was Carlo's friend. Oh, I see possible loot. Let me see if I can aggro just one of these at a time. Okay, maybe I can just eliminate this one real quick. Never mind. Oh, you motherfuckers. Oh, the double, dude. Let's go. Okay, that was pretty good. I'm glad that they lined themselves up like that. Come on, what do we get? First treasure chest of the DLC. Hey, you know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. Quartz is good. Quartz is good. I wonder how linear or open the DLC is gonna be compared to base game. Okay, so I'm not... we're gonna have to try to get rid of this one as fast as we can. Alright. Could have been cleaner, but it worked. Huh. Do I have to go down there? It's got tiny legs. Oh, that was not great. There am I. Wolves huddle together during a future. A savanna lion hunts a zebra. The predator swiftly drops its prey before ripping out its captive artery. What is this thing? Is it like an elephant? Yeah, it's like an elephant. Oh, I figured it would do that. God. That's a tanky bastard, dude. Oh, that's a tanky son of a gun, dude. Smacking that big bulb on its head, though, is fucking it up pretty badly. That's for sure. It's gonna sprint. That was such a clutch stagger. That was such a clutch stagger. Holy shit. That was so clutch, dude. I could see death. I could see death right in front of me there for a second. A young cub playfully scampers up a tree. I'm gonna use the play dead emote.
I get it. Lying by lying down, right?
Gemini just pulled a fucking dad joke on us, dude. Oh, what is that? Oh, I don't like that. What am I looking at? What? Okay. Huh. Jesus Christ. Almost looks like it has like... I mean, they're like bulbs. They almost look like a big flower. Ooh, secrets. We got a bow. Let's go. I gotta try it out, right? This is the first ranged weapon in the game. I mean, we have something like the Ouroboros. I can kind of act as a ranged weapon because you can throw the disc, right? But we never had like a proper ranged weapon. So we have dodge shot, quickly retreat backward, and then fire an arrow at enemies in front of you. Hold down the attack button to increase the arrow's power. Patient shot. Gather your strength to shoot a powerful ergo arrow. The fired arrow will pierce and attack enemies. Hold down the attack button to activate a stronger attack. A replica of a national treasure from the country of the morning, made by the Workshop Union to commemorate the Grand Exhibition. The flexible frame of the bow possesses both agility and elasticity. The brave general loosed his arrow into the first light of morn. The ages would call that arrow shot by a new country's first king. History. Interesting. Reminds me of the servant of the fair lady in Dark Souls 1. They're kind of like that. Whoa! Wait, that's a sick combo. What the fuck? Pause. Wait. So you can do like... Okay, you can't move while shooting. So you can't like walk and shoot. Okay, the dodge shot is kind of sick. Yeah, if you just backstep, that's sick. That's kind of sick. Yeah, so we're not going to do a lot of damage with this because it's not upgraded and all, but I want to try it out. Dude, this is kind of strong. Oh, dude, that's true. I wonder how the critical hits work as well. What's the range on this, though? We can't, like, manually aim it or anything, right? No, okay. Oh, it does have, like, a drop-off. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, so this is not going to do a lot of damage, but I do want to try those out. I want to see if we can sneak up and get, like, a backstab. If he sees us, that's fine. Ah, it's still the same animation where you just kind of slam down. That's fine. Okay, that's the backstep. I presume that's how every critical is going to look like with it. I'm going to go upgrade it. Next time we hit a site of grace, whether we die or find a new one, I'm going to go upgrade it and we'll mess with it. Motivity crank, nice. Yeah, I think we'll do that for every new weapon. We'll upgrade it if we can, and we'll mess around with it, even just if for just a couple of enemies. Just to kind of try it out, you know? Try out all the new stuff and what have you. Who knows? Maybe I end up enjoying it, because that's kind of sick. So we know that there's a bear, or a bigger enemy over there, so let's go here. Maybe we can get a shortcut.
Clearly, we're still in Krot, but the zoo's still standing and intact. Is it possible that the Stargazer sent us back in time?
You know what, Gemini?
I remember a day like this.
I think
a day
you might be
when
right.
snow was falling on the zoo.
Oh, dude! Let's go. Should we go upgrade it right now? That's a big shortcut. I think we should go upgrade it right now, chat. I'm sorry if I'm gonna interrupt the game, like the progression through the DLC like this, but I tried all the new stuff, you know what I mean? Okay, so that's damage. Oh my god, dude! That's damage. That's damage. Yeah, they announced the Summer Game Fest. They just shadow dropped it out of fucking nowhere. They're just like, here's the trailer for Liza P. Speaking of puppets. And yeah, they played it. They're like, oh, and the release date is the game. It's available right now. Go get it. Go buy it. I was just like, yo, that's okay. Yeah. I literally bought it while watching Summer Game Fest. And I was just like, yeah, this is what we're doing. We're not playing Magic tonight. We're playing the Liza P DLC. Yeah, that's sick. Now, the fact that we have to sharpen the bow, though, I will say is a little silly. I will say, I think sharpening the bow, a little silly, chat. I don't know how I feel about it. The more I use it, the less I like it. But it's an interesting weapon. Winter Sleep Amulet. Okay, this is our first new amulet. Increases freeze resistance. An amulet that can be equipped on a puppet. Information and memories that are useful for movement can be imprinted on the symbol to draw its special powers. They close their eyes and hold their breath. That's how beasts deceive the cold winter wind. I'm looking forward to playing this eventually. Love what I've seen. Oh yeah, you haven't touched Liza P yet, huh? Yeah, it's a fantastic game. From top to bottom, I think it's just one of the... I think it's the best Souls-like. Hands down, I think it's just the best Souls-like. Runs really smoothly, or at least for me, it's ran really smoothly. Soundtrack is fantastic. Level design is fun. Enemies are great. Just everything from top to bottom. It looks way more engaging than things like Wolong or Neo for me. Story-wise, yeah, probably. Combat-wise, Wolong and Neo beat the fuck out of this game, honestly. But, yeah, story-wise and characters, yeah, I think Liza P is a lot more compelling. Gameplay, though, Neo 2 and Wolong are vastly superior to this. But as a whole package, yeah, I think Liza P is a lot better. It just does everything good, rather than just like, oh, it does this really good. And then there's a little bit of here and there that's, yeah. Like Neo 2, I think the story's kind of whatever and the characters are kind of okay. But the gameplay's impressive as shit. Yeah, Liza P is just, everything is really fucking good. I wanted to see if we could break this and just drop down there. The other two just don't keep my attention for long overall. That's fair. What's that fucking monkey, dude? It's the thick cake baboon. Oh man, he's gonna clap his cheeks. He's gonna clap my cheeks with his cheeks, dude. I'm gonna abuse the shit out of this. And I'm not even gonna be ashamed to admit it. Get out of here. Why is he caked up? I don't know. Look at him. They also die in very precarious, but look at that booty. Oh my god, dude. Never heard of tom yum soup though. What is it's delicious is what it is. Ancient disc. Exchange material. A small disc said to have originated from the depths of the ancient ruins in Krat. A collector who recognizes its value will pay commensurate sum for it. Oh, so it's just like a little treasure. An ancient disc engraved with mysterious symbols. Whether these symbols represent a god or a devil remains unknown. We're getting spooky with it, chat. Yo, it's Elvish! What the fuck, dude? What are you doing in my game? Yo? Oh, it's the fucking bone wheels from Dark Souls. Great. That's what I thought was missing from Liza P, you know? I love this game so much. I'm like, man, it reminds me of the Souls games. But you know what's missing from Liza P? The fucking bone wheels. You calling me a fucking kangaroo, bitch? I mean, you're Australian. I mean, you know? Okay, at least it seems like we can easily stagger them. Oh, this guy's big. Oh, that's a big, that's a big fella. Okay. Get this guy out of here. Get him out of my face. I don't want to see him. Kangaroo, schmangaroo. Ow, okay, okay. My bad. Kangaroo, schmangaroos, dude. I keep hearing birds and I just keep looking around waiting for one of them to just attack me out of nowhere. That's another one of them elephant fellows. I wonder if the bow is a little bit more effective against the elephants. Mayhaps. Okay, so I gotta say, the bow does lock you in a long animation. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the bow. Sky's loving it. It's hard not to like Ghost of Tsushima. It's really hard not to like it. Whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck, dude? What did I just fucking see? I'm sorry. So, okay, wait, pause. It has like the back legs of like an elk, right? Because it has like those hooves. The front part is clearly an elephant. And then like its head bursted up and it's got like a giraffe neck that had the mouth of a crocodile. And then it had like another animal popping off the side. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Dude, look at that. It's got like another animal. It's like neck is, look, it's got hooves and shit. What the fuck is going on? Dude. This is so sick. Oh my goodness, dude. Holy shit, that's tight. What? That's some monstrosity. That's something, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. Questing Beast? Man, Questing Beast ain't got nothing on whatever the fuck this is. That is an immediate frostbite. Yeah, I'm starting to think if we want to fight this guy, we have to throw on the frostbite resist thing. Let's see what difference it makes. Because even using the ampule to cure the frost buildup that we had, which then is supposed to give you resistance, we got immediately frostbitten right after. Let me swap this out. Let's throw it on. Let's see how much of a difference it makes. We get frostbitten almost immediately. Okay, I'm just gonna skip this guy. Is it just at the front? Maybe we just stay at the back. Let's give him another shot. It's kind of crazy that even with an item that's meant to help you against that ailment, you still almost get that effect almost immediately applied to you. Oh, he just fucking aims at your way, dude. Okay. Yeah, dude, this is kind of crazy. I might actually just ran past this guy. I don't know. Maybe he dropped something, though. You know what I mean? We're just gonna run past this nerd. I feel like he might drop something, though. We'll come back. We'll come back for him. Quiet, please. The birds are resting. Please do not shout or blow your whistle near the aviary. A faded police. Oh. Yeah. We can. Okay, a bunch of parrots. Chat, do I do it? Do I do it? Oh. They dropped an item. A golden seed. A radiant seed that emits light similar to that of the golden coin tree. If planted in a suitable garden, it may one day sprout something unexpected. There's more to Krat than sadness that flows like a river of tears. Even the seed may hold an unexpected miracle. Yeah, I guess this is where the bow can come in very handy. If you know that dropping down is going to alert a ton of enemies, you just take them out at a range. At least a few of them, the ones you can, right? What just fucking happened? What the fuck just happened, dude? What? Where? What? No. I forgot I still had the whistle selected and not my healing item. The fact that they put that in is so great. Reusing an item from an early side quest to such a good detail. Fuck these devs, those are way more praise than they get. I mean, I think they get a lot of praise, but I'm right there with you. I think they deserve even more. They have done a fantastic job, dude. Just in general, not only have they crafted an absolutely amazing game that rivals the FromSoft titles, and where I think it even exceeds a few of them. Yeah, the bow might actually be great to keep on your op and to just stagger at a distance. cheeky bitch. Okay, so the parrots are gone from here. But yeah, that is interesting. I wonder what would have happened then if we didn't actually do the quest and had the whistle on us. Because having the whistle prompted the little dialogue box to appear, but... Lorenzini Bolt Blade! Okay. What is this? Okay, explosive shot and single blast. This could be a Bloodborne-inspired weapon, right? The pile driver, whatever it's called. The boom... No, oh, what's it called? The stake driver, right? You can do that big fucking explosive shot. I wonder if it's inspired by that. Explosive shot. Shoot a blade forward. The blade explodes on impact, inflicting physical damage on nearby enemies. Use an extra fail slot to shoot multiple blades. Oh, never mind. Gather your strength for a big forward piercing attack. The blade of a siege bolt used by one of Benigni Company's special ballista models. Propellant mechanism separate and fired the head of the blade. Benigni conceived this design as a child, hoping to use it to meet the mighty Moon World warrior. He believed that his hero would know and share the truth with him. The handle of a siege bolt used by one of Benigni Company's special ballista models, using a special attack while dashing, can ignite the propellant mechanism to fiercely charge forward. Okay, we check it out then. Okay. Big stabby weapon. Okay, that's kind of sick.
Alchemists? What are they doing here?
Announcement for the Brotherhood of Truth. Oh, hey, Oh, you... Hold on, it's cutting off the face. Let me do this real quick. That's, one of the bosses that we saw in the trailer. Awaken, evolve, and ascend. Climbing the path of ascension in the Order is no easy feat. Earning the title of Enlightened One even more so. Despite her origins as a workshop technician, Marchiona earned such high prestige in the Order due to the immense worth of her achievements. It was she who discovered the secret of the Sacred Maid Puppet, a sign from God that opened the door to the potentiality of immortality. And yet, Marchiona's immense wisdom and skill took her far beyond even that pinnacle. Marchiona created her true masterpiece, the Arch Puppets, to spread the elixir throughout Krau. When her army of God is complete, it will grant the joy of evolution to every citizen in the land. Even the one who will swallow God will know our true loyalty. Awaken, evolve, and ascend. Join the will of the Order, brothers and sisters. Oh man, are we gonna be fighting a lion now?
There must have been a fight.
You
With this
think
much
so?
blood.
You think there's been
Someone's
blood everywhere,
dying
Gemini? There's been blood everywhere, brother. The rocket boost could be really fun with some of the other blades. I'm excited to... Yeah, I think that's gonna be one of the funnest part. That's why I think that this weapon system is so sick, because with the DLC or, you know, whatever, as you find weapons, it's not just that you found a new weapon, it's that you potentially found dozens of combinations, right? Okay. Obviously slower than the Proof of Humanity, but no hyper armor during heavy attack. It does stagger. The damage is not crazy high, but it just fucking threw shit at me. Oh, that missed. That guy's a dick. I guess this is where the bow comes in handy, huh? What? That's gonna be so annoying. That's actually gonna be so annoying. I gotta tell you, I really don't want to go down there. Okay. It's an interesting weapon. Definitely an interesting weapon. How can we get up there? Through there. Man, this zoo is fucked up. That was a lot faster than I expected it to be. It does seem to have pretty decent stagger, though. It does seem to have pretty decent stagger. What do we got here? I like that the jet boost thrust attack. I think it looks pretty cool. Oh! 2 new grindstones. Special grindstone core part. A broken special grindstone. It cannot be used unless it's repaired. Although it may look broken, the core parts are in relatively good condition. With appropriate tools, it may be able to be repaired. Okay, so that's a shortcut. Nice. So that's a shortcut. Cool. Is this a boss? Wait. Is it boss time, chat? Holy sh! It is the alligator, dude! I am so bad at this, dude. Okay, I have a complaint, man, and maybe it's because I'm missing my deflect, but dude, the camera's not great for this fight. I gotta say, I feel like the crocodile is always like half in the wall, or the big bones are obstructing my view. Like, there's always something that I feel like is interfering with me being able to fully see the damn thing. I can't believe that actually worked. Well, it sort of worked. Oh. Damn it, so close, dude. So close. Oh, I thought it was fucking going in this little stagger phase. Ah. God damn, dude. Finally, holy shit.
The size of that thing! Is that how big they normally get? Anyway, that was a huge takedown, buddy. Might I say, you're pretty good at this.
Thank you for the GGs, for the big GGs, biddies. I appreciate it. So wait, I sweat my ass so hard to fight a boss that had terrible camera just to get a full moonstone out of it? Not even an outfit? Weapon? Nothing. A full moonstone? Man. First boss leaves something to be desired. First boss leaves something to be desired. All right, we're past the zoo, I would presume. Oh no, there's still like that big building, huh? Big aviary, or what I'm assuming it's an aviary. It's got like a big ass tree there. Oh. Puppets. A new type of puppet. The arch puppets. You cannot enter without her permission. My master will kill you. Yeah, we'll see about that. Yeah. New area has been unlocked. Oh, we have a puppet coming up. Okay. A little bit, yeah, a little bit. It's a wonder you got this far, but a man will never leave again alive. I think I'll maintain my hope if you don't mind. These are some curvaceous robots, or puppets, rather. They have a long-ass neck, too. I will say, though, aside that garbage boss, The rest of the DLC though so far, I like the environment. It's pretty neat. The zoo is an interesting start to the DLC. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it, dude. You're putting a bunch of crates around the corner. I knew it. I like that we get to see these alchemist nerds again. It's quite nice. Yeah, I guess I could have used fire as well to see if it would have worked pretty well. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I heard dogs.
Handiwork. I've seen something like this before, but wait. Ever heard of the legendary stalker? If not, just keep going. I'll explain later.
I mean, I feel like you should explain now, Jiminy. I feel like this would be a great time to give me some answers. Whoa, that is a crowded area. I'm not jumping in there with 3 of them, dude. Not happening. Okay, so this was the same model that we found on the ground that was all busted up, right? Are they all just shooting ones? I think so. Yeah, these are not bad. These are, yeah, these are easy. This, I think, yeah, it goes up. Okay, so before we go back here... Well, I guess we can't really... Yeah, there's nowhere else we can go. Oh, we can go up here. Okay. Let me see if this leads to the shortcut first. Because if this leads to the shortcut, I'd rather get the shortcut before anything else. Shortcuts are always nice. They're always nice to get. Man, they just done filled the whole place with these guys. I always like how the tube makes pretty much gives this guy a mustache. I always thought that was pretty neat. So he seems really fucking mad, right? We might get our ass kicked right here. Have we not made you groggy once, dude? Jesus, man. Emergency directive number 1. We might need to go back and kill that big bear that turns into a giraffe, elephant guy, or whatever it is. See, this is why the stronger enemies, I always want to kill at least once, even if then we bypass them after. Because sometimes they drop stuff. Emergency directive number 1. This is an emergency directive from the Order, set to the highest priority. Intelligence gathered indicates that a puppet currently heading to Krot Zoo could significantly affect the Order's plans. Specific details cannot be shared, but the leaders have confirmed the continued autonomous operation of the target poses a significant threat to our future. Marchiona and the alchemists under her command are hereby ordered to stop the target's advance at all costs. Any puppet acting alone must be considered a threat. Emergency directive number 1 is now in effect. Let me go up here, because I think under there was the way forward. But now this might be the way forward, now that I see how it all goes. Oh shit, I didn't even notice you. I was too busy looking around to see if we could find any birds. So we actually did grab a couple of new items. HP Stamina Legion and Fable. HP Stamina. Temporarily increases max amounts of HP Stamina and Legion. Restores and charges HP Stamina. Like fully? Oh, so this works like one of those, what are they called? Divine something? The heals from Dark Souls 3 that they're like kind of rare. You pop one and it just heals you full. They're kind of like that, I guess. Divine Blessing is what it's called. Divine Blessing. I'm not drinking no Divine Seed donut. Come on, man. Really? Is that all there is here? I'm gonna blow the whistle. That's right. That's right. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Maybe I'm just trying to plant some trees. Okay, we got an item back there. Hold up. I'm actually surprised that we have the hide for it. Can we break through this? Yes, sir. Any birds? Y'all seen any birds? You know, when you said someone tells Zeus that, I completely forgot that Zeus is a deity in Greek mythology, and I thought you were talking about my cat. And I was like, fuck is that supposed to mean? Strength amulet +3. Oh, buddy. I mean, that's cool and all, but we're not gonna be using it. How much strength does it give you? +12. Okay, wow, that's actually a lot. I'm loving the mountain man fit. It's pretty neat. We even got a little Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer looking ass. Okay. I gotta say, the way they just like sprint full on, God, I fucking hate this chair. The way that they just like start sprinting full on at you is kinda sick. Do they have like, I'm not trying to stare at the robot ass, chat, but oh, never mind. It's just like scuffings and whatnot. For a second, when she held her leg up, I thought there was like filigree on the side. Whoa. This is sick.
Everything I'm seeing makes me think this room belongs to a master puppeteer.
My bad. Hey, look, these are the puppets that we're accustomed to, the ones that we seen, right? A red ribbon that someone dropped. Sort of a page, huh? That's beautiful, though. Oh no, they do have like filigree. It's on the calf. Yeah, you can see the little designs on that underplate. I was thinking the same thing about Expedition 33. Let me see the environment without my characters blocking it. There are so many games that I wish had photo mode, but they don't, and it's almost criminal that they don't. A warning to Marchiona.
This is a message for Marchiona.
Oh, this is new,
My
I
sadly
think, right?
not departed friend. Important matters brought me to your door. I am searching for my lost apprentice. And it should come as no surprise that I thought you or your other alchemist fiends had taken him. I hope you don't mind, but I made a mess of your lackeys as I passed through. If you do, consider it partial payment for what happened to my other apprentice.
So this
As
is
soon as I am able, I
the
shall return to collect your
legendary
remaining debt.
stalker.
Until then, take care not to die.
This is the legendary stalker.
From
When she's
Leia,
talking,
Florence, Monad.
yeah, there she is. So I'm fairly certain she's the legendary stalker, and when she's talking about her apprentice, she's talking about Romeo. Unless she's talking about the guy that died at the beginning of the zoo, who was searching for Romeo. But I'm pretty sure she's referring to Romeo. Again, we see her briefly at the end of the game in Liza P, a base game, right? When you first get to the Alchemist Isle and there's all those memories, you see her in one of those memories.
Okay, so we are definitely, absolutely, irrefutably in the past. Unbelievable. The Leia
There it
Florence.
is.
She's the one they call the legendary stalker. Story is, she went missing a long time ago in Krot, as it happens. But here she is, still building the legend. And between Marchiona and Leia, I know who we're siding with. We
Marchiona?
still don't know why we're here, but maybe we're here to meet the legendary stalker.
Maybe? Maybe? What you think, Chet? Let me see. It is. Good memory. It is. I would pay good money for a Sight of Grace right now, chat. Oh, there it is. Nice. Oh, okay. Okay, so we didn't fight the first boss. Well, I guess technically we did. That was a mini boss, right? The crocodile, that's why it was ass. It was just a mini boss. Now, it's time for the very first boss. And I think it is Marchiona. I think it is the one we saw in the trailers. Now, what should I do, chat? It is 12 a.m. I'm supposed to end the stream. Should I leave you guys on a cliffhanger? Okay, we gotta try it a couple times. I can't. I wanted to leave you guys on a cliffhanger, but I can't. I gotta see this. Exactly. Oh, man. That's the same thing that Geppetto used to control Nameless Puppet.
I was told that murderous puppet had come to call on me.
Chad, did you know that that's
So
my
who
new
is
wife?
This handsome guest standing before me?
She doesn't even know it yet either, but did you know that we're gonna get married soonish?
It matters not. You belong to me now.
Say less.
To think I became anxious when told a fearsome foe had arrived. What a fool I was. None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives. Why must you, a legendary stalker, impede my work and get in my way?
So I did no damage to her. For a moment, I wonder if she can trade like her hit points with the up. Oh, that didn't work.
Enough. Who you are doesn't matter. Is my domain, and you shall serve me for all eternity.
Not only is intuitive in what's going on, but even if they're not in line of sight, toggling your stick still allows you to switch in between them. So you don't need line of sight to be able to actually change target. This is really good, dude.
Dare destroy my sublime creation.
I see. Okay, so taking out the puppet, so you don't have to take out the puppet, but taking out the puppet, which is very squishy, gives you tons of room to DPS Markiona. Now, what I'm thinking is because she's walking forward, I wonder if her energy balls were only bouncing in front of her because that's where I was. So if I'm behind her, they bounce behind her. Markiona bouncing her balls? Wait a minute.
You dare destroy my sublime creation.
No way! Oh, dude, that could have been it! That could have been it, dude. I thought we had time to get that heavy attack in. Unfortunate.
Weep in despair. Tremble in fear. Scream for my pleasure.
The way she says scream for my pleasure, dude. Do I have to kill this boss?
Death is my domain, and you
Oh,
shall serve
dude,
me
I like
for
her
all
so much.
eternity.
I like this boss so much. I don't know if I ever want to kill it, chat. I think I want to just be stuck here for the entirety of the DLC. I'll just keep pretending that I'm throwing, right?
How do you propose paying me for my lost time? You impudent little
Ah!
push me this far.
Okay, so it is like a one-time thing. Cool. Okay, we're dead. Okay, but now we know. Now we know. It's just a one-time thing, so I'm not too afraid of it. So now I'm gonna go back to my old strat of just like taking her down with the puppet and then, you know, eventually trying to take out the puppet when she's almost at that phase to get as much damage as possible. But now we know that she does 3 attacks with it and then that's it.
One told a fearsome foe had arrived. What a fool that was. Weep in despair, tremble in fear, scream for my pleasure.
Oh, that was dumb.
None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives. Weep in despair, tremble in fear, scream for my pleasure. You impudent little puppet, to push me this far. You dare destroy my sublime creation.
Whoa, okay. I never saw them close in. She always just has them rotate outward. I've never actually seen them close in. That was a sick fight. Oh my god, and she's crawling towards me? Yo, devs, come on. You can only steal my heart once. What the fuck? Oh man, I'm sorry, dude. I think this is my favorite boss of the game so far. And if you think it's because I'm a gooner, it's 100% because I'm a gooner, chat. You give me a boss with an incredibly low-cut, frilly shirt, jiggle physics out of this fucking world, walking on leather-clad pants and heels while she's constantly berating me, telling me to scream for her pleasure, that I belong to her and that I'm not worthy? Yeah, I think this is my favorite boss. I think so. I think so. Oh my god, dude. That's us. Okay, that aside though, this is a sick fight. This was a really well-designed fight. Oh man. This was a really well-designed fight. Usually I hate fights with ads and multiple enemies and whatnot because they're not handled well. But this is a great example, Elden Ring take notes, of a duo enemy fight that is handled very well. I like the dynamic of the two. It's, for the most part, there's some attacks that come off screen that kind of get you. You just gotta pay attention. But you can tell everything that's going on. By her movements, you can tell what the puppet is gonna do. The fact that the string switches from blue to red to constantly show you, hey, the puppet is going to attack. Hey, she's going to attack. She has easy enough to read moves and whatnot. Yeah, it's well designed. The fact that you can attack her often enough or parry her attack and it damages her gauntlet and it gives you breathing room. Ronnie, we went over this earlier, all right? There's plenty of meat to go around, Ronnie. Son of a gun. This is the second time Ronnie has yelled at me. Man, no, this was a spectacle of a fight. Well designed. Felt fair enough and challenge, you know. In contrast to the crocodile fight that we had before this one, like, it's night and day, right? I don't mind dying to a boss, and I've died to this boss a lot longer than the other one. I went back through the VOD, and the crocodile took me about an hour to get. This one took us, what is it? We are 2 hours and 55 minutes into the stream, and then I fought her for like 30 minutes or so yesterday because we got to her like right at the end of the stream, so I just did a few attempts. So it took us about a little over 3 hours to get her. So 3 times as much as the crocodile. Never once did I complain about this fight. I had nothing but fun, even though I died for 3 hours straight. Right? This is the difference between like a good fight and a bad fight. A bad fight, even if you kill on the first attempt, it's gonna leave a sour taste in your mouth. And that crocodile was dog shit. This, an amazing fight. Again, cinematic, easy to read attacks, felt fair and challenge, and just, man, beautiful fight. Love it.